You gave me the idea to write another book actually right now. I'd never thought of writing a prequel or sequel of it. But prequel, that's a unique idea, and I can think of that to make it out.
Hello everyone, welcome to Stuti's World. In this episode today, we are going to have a chat with Anand Nagada, who is a debutant author and he has written this beautiful book, Love Happens. This episode is an inspiring episode for every aspiring writer. We learn about the writer's block and how to overcome it. We talk to him about what a debutant author can do in order to get the book published out there in the world. So make sure that you watch the entire episode and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Stuti's World. I am so glad that we finally could, get together, and I'm
Pull it
very
out.
excited.
Yeah.
Very excited because you're the first author I have ever spoken to in my life, not for the podcast, in my life. So I'm super excited to talk to you.
Even this is my first podcast.
Okay, great.
Even this is my first podcast and first interaction with someone other than the publisher over my life
Okay, so
like
great.
this.
So it's the first time for both of us. Great. So Anand, tell me something about yourself.
So basically, I am a tall-heighted guy who is a techie who works in a MNC firm,
Mm,
software engineer by profession, but yes, fond of many hobbies like photography, writing, traveling, especially
mm.
solo traveling.
Oh,
Yes, writing is my much more passionate hobby I'm doing.
okay. So
So
have you
I
been?
write. I started it. Yes.
Yeah, have you been writing since childhood, or it's a newly developed hobby?
No. So the roots went back to the childhood when we used to go to the school, and I used to see that red box of red letter box of post. You remember? We
Mm,
had in past
yeah.
days.
Yes.
So I always used to wonder where the letters will go. So I used to write without an address and put into it. So
Oh.
that took me back. That was my starting, and then I started with pen friend over letters,
Mm,
then over internet. Then before 4 to 5 years ago, when I was in Bangalore, I jumped into a app called Yorkot app, which is mostly for quotes. So I was fond into writing quotes and performing in open mics.
mm.
So from there, I speed up to the writing, and eventually from 2019, I started writing this my book Love Happened, and in 2021, it finally got published.
Okay.
Due to
So,
lockdown, it went a good
so it
time.
took 2 years for you to finish the book.
It was actually completed already in 2020, but due to lockdown, the publishing and the releasing of the book went
Went
delayed.
early. So yeah. So how did you manage your time along with your job and writing? Did you have a schedule for writing or an allotted time that you kept just to
No,
write?
no, there is no schedule for. My schedule for writing is the simple funda for me is when
Mm,
I get in the mood and I have the thoughts, the
mm,
vibes for writing and the positive vibes around me.
mm,
That moment only I start to write, whether it is any time or any aura.
mm,
So I at least if I don't have a pen or a paper, I at least note it down in my mobile, and
Mobile, yes.
then I do it fine tune in the my book.
Mm.
And eventually, over this moments came, and I compiled all the chapters, and
Mm-hmm.
that finally came into a book.
Thank you, Viva. I read the book. It is lovely. I have it right here with me. Uh,
Yeah.
Tell me, for somebody who is, being aspiring to be a writer, and finally you have your book in your hand, published and ready. How does it feel to hold your own book with your own name written as the author of the book?
It feels very amazing. When I started my reading hobby at a very good pace since Bangalore, just for your information, from 2018, I started reading books passionately
Mm,
and started with 20 books per year. And now I am on the 70 books per year every
oh,
year. So that made me very good and a dream that in many of the books which are in my my dream, and finally it came true with the love happened. So I can now proudly say there is mine book as well in this bookshelf.
yeah.
And the funny thing is, yesterday,
Uh, Tell me.
Yeah, funny thing is, yesterday Amazon recommended me my own book.
Wow. That is amazing. You know, I usually would go to Crossword and you see so many authors and you see bestsellers and you see new books there.
Yes.
And you sit and wonder, will there be a book with my name in it? Because I'm also an aspiring writer. I love to read. I want to be an author. So I've always wondered. So did you do that as well?
Yeah, I do. I mostly prefer hard books. I don't prefer digital books. By the way, just tell you, I have never read any ebook or had hear any audiobook. I just preferred the hard books. So every year, at least when I was in Bangalore and Pune before lockdown, every month I used to buy two books, minimum two books. And if I go into mall and I just spot by mistakenly a bookstore, I will not come empty-handed from
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. I do that too.
Yeah,
I definitely go and check out a
yeah.
bookstore. Now that you mentioned about your reading goals, I have to ask you, how do you manage to read like 70 books per year?
So I am very passionate about reading, and I work in Pune, as I mentioned, in a technology firm which is based in Eon IT Park,
Mm.
Kharadi. Are you from Pune? If you know bit Pune, then
No,
you will come to
I've
know.
not been there.
No. So I am my home in Pune, and my office are at the two corners of the city. So
Okay.
it is almost a 40 kilometers journey one side. So I get 2 hours in morning and 2 hours in evening
Mm.
to read the books, spare the time in the cab. So I use that for reading. And on
Okay.
Sundays and Saturdays, I usually go to book cafes whenever
Okay.
I am free and take my book and read it out there. And traveling, and even traveling as well. So I
Okay.
managed to do that. Yeah,
So if you're
that way.
traveling, you mentioned you're a solo traveler. So if you're traveling, how many books do you pack for the travel?
At least three.
At least three. And you manage to finish reading them during your travel?
Not not completely, but at least
Mm.
one book minimum I
At
do.
least one book.
It
Okay,
dep-
great.
yeah, it depends on the size of book. If
Hmm.
it's very small, very less number of pages, then yes, three I can complete in a travel
Hmm.
of 8 hours or 9 hours overnight journey.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
but if
great.
it is a big book, then it will take time.
Hmm. Uh, so now tell me, let's talk about Love Happens. Is this story a real life inspired story? Do you have a Shaurya in your
Yes,
life? Yes.
yes, yes.
Because
So
when I read the book, it kind of felt like a friend is narrating the story. It felt like somebody next door is experiencing that, or it's a story of some guy next door. So it felt like a friend is telling me the story. So I got the vibe that it must be real life inspired.
it's actually a mixture of real life incident as
Hmm.
well as a fiction. Let me
Hmm.
tell you the chapter number, the few chapters of starting 1, 2, and 4 are real life incidents, and the
Hmm.
story has nothing, no one else. That's me. That's my perfect story. The few
Okay.
chapters, but
Okay.
yes, the it's not fully. The half
Hmm.
book is into a fiction, imaginary, which I have
Hmm.
made it the real life incidents, including. Okay, and I write poems too. That's why I have included
Yes.
some poem short lines
Yes.
as well.
Yes,
So
I
yes,
saw
it's a
this.
real life
There were
incident.
snippets of poems. Hmm.
Yeah,
There were snippets of poems in
yeah.
the book, which was
So
really amazing. I felt you should compose them all together and publish them as a book. Similar poems like those.
yeah, I am doing that as well. So this book is actually a real life inspired. Yes, and the incident which is mentioned in, or the preface which is mentioned, actually that is the true event or the moment this book came into existence.
Okay.
That what actually happened and how this book came at all.
So the way you described Shaurya in the book as being an emotional and a little sensitive and yet a very caring person, are you also
Yes,
like that? You're exactly like that. Okay.
kind of, kind
Kind
of.
of. Okay. Uh, that's great. Now, usually when you write, most writers, they kind of face a writing block. They start off with a story and then they get stuck and then they don't know how to proceed and then the project, goes to the side unfinished. So, did you experience something like that in while writing the book?
Yes, I did.
How
Yes,
did you
I did.
overcome that? How
It
did you?
happened me.
Hmm.
So I had one book. I was also previously writing some project
Hmm.
on the friendship, but eventually I could not figure it out. I went blank, so I left it in between, which is still
Hmm.
incomplete. But then I started with this, and eventually over the time, I used to inspire myself after reading
Hmm.
and going to book cafes, the places
Hmm.
where books are there most. So that inspires me more. And
Hmm.
so when I travel, it gives me a vibe to read and write as well,
Okay.
especially in the mountaining areas.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I used to write something thought, or whenever I used to get, I used to wrote it down and make it a compiled one afterwards. So eventually, yes, I had a breakdowns in between writing this, but I overcome it over the time. When you have a coffee and a book or a pen, anything can happen
Yeah,
if you
anything
are a
else?
writer.
So when you travel, do you meet and talk to the local people and listen to their stories and maybe try to, write about it later?
Yes,
You do.
yes, yes.
Do you have that kind of stories like coming up in future? Any plans on?
Uh, I usually like don't write a book, but yes, few incidents which actually very touched to my heart. There are one of that I have written a actually a 3-story blog. I
Hmm.
have my own website, so not and eventually I'm developing it. So
Hmm.
I write stories on that. So there is already a story, the girl on the sea, girl on the
Hmm.
train.
Hmm.
Okay, so that story is actually a real life inspired story. When I was traveling from Mumbai to Bangalore, and I met a girl who was actually a self-independent living and was living her life on her own expenses and doing job while being studying. Okay, so she narrated me her whole incidents during the journey, and I penned it down in my words in the blog. Says
Okay. Okay. In the book, you mentioned about an incident in which Shaurya is feeling guilty and he wants to apologize. So, is there going to be a prequel for this regarding what the incident is and maybe the past of Shaurya, what led him to feel it and what led him to be? Did that thought come to your mind?
I have never thought it. You give me the thought right now. Maybe I can
Uh,
write, but I have given a short summary of that. What happened actually in the in one of the chapter, that what happened which made me do this.
Hmm. Yeah, but I felt because as I read it, I felt like, huh, now I was wondering, whether there could be what happens next in Shaurya's story. But but then I felt a sequel to this would a prequel would be better because it would give us a clear idea about why Shaurya was so guilty and what would happen next. And I felt that was a more apt thing for this. Um, Now, Anand, tell me how once you had the book ready, how did you go about getting it published? What were the next steps that you did for an
So
aspiring writer?
yes.
What could you do next after you write a book?
So after you write a book, if you have someone in contact or you have a good knowledge of publishing it, and you want to publish it on your own, and you have all the details how to do it, how to raise an ISBN, editing, you are good at cover design, or someone is there to help you out for cover design and all, then it's fine. Else, I would not at all. I'm frankly telling, and many of them knows, many of my readers know that I'm very bad at grammar. Okay, so the thing is, I met one of a book publisher in a book fair in Pune 2 years ago. So from there, I was connected with her, and as a publisher, I got writer and got connected to her, and she managed everything from design, from editing, and from putting it in perfect performer. Everything she helped me out and
Hmm.
made this book published. So her name is Sonia Kapoor, the the owner of Artsun Publication. So she manages like she's also a writer as well as publisher author.
Hmm.
So she helped me out in this, and yeah, that's how it went ahead.
Well,
Because
I
as a
think
first time,
yes.
because if you are a first time author and you don't know anything, then you need someone, at least publisher, someone to support and guide you
Hmm.
through this. That's what I got a helping hand from Sonia.
Hmm. Yeah, that is exactly what we need, because as creators you can put your thoughts to words, but all the technical aspects of what should happen later, it's really nice if you could get
Yeah.
help for it right now. Because you mentioned reading, what is your favorite niche or your favorite area of book that you like to read? Like romance, thrillers,
I okay. So it's yeah, I like romance, but I like stories mostly, not like biography and all. Biography I like very less, but stories of people which inspires or which like makes me interesting. Real life stories.
real
Okay,
life?
and in some incidents, real life incidents or romance stories or like not a tragic kind of, but yeah, somewhat tragic kind of I like. Um and some tales, coffee tales, or some yeah, normal tales. That's all. So currently, I'm reading a book called "Let's Have a Coffee" by Parul Mittal.
Hmm.
So that's how I like mostly.
That's the area.
Yeah,
So do you try writing books in that area? Like apart from this was a kind of a romance story. So do you have in mind about writing books in other niches? Like, did you try to write short
yeah, yeah.
stories in other? You did.
I I do write. I started with like as I mentioned that I started with the app called Yorkut, which writes quotes, which is for quotes, and had also previously open mics in Bangalore when I was working there. So I started writing short stories as well on that, and a few of them are on my blog, which I will share with later.
Mm-hmm.
So two to three stories I started from there, and then I'm eventually now made the law happen published, and my second book I'm writing it on, which is called Unposted Letters, or the
Mm-hmm.
letters that never got delivered. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a series of letters that will eventually be coming over this years, and maybe at the end of this year or starting of the 2021, that will get published over to the readers.
Okay, that is great. Who is your favorite author? Whom do you like the best? Whose books do you like the best?
Uh, I like Charles Dickens.
Oh,
Charles Dickens.
mhm. Yes.
Yeah. So his book A Tale of Two Cities is my favorite.
Mm.
Then the second one is The Merchant of Venice. If you heard the book,
Yes, I've
these
read.
two are my favorite books
Okay.
since childhood.
Since childhood.
Yeah.
Wow. So did you read
Yeah.
comics as a child? Comics books like Tinkle and
Yeah.
Panchchandra
I
comics.
did.
Okay, so
Chacha
you,
Chaudhary, then Twinkle. There were many actually.
I read only Tinkle in my childhood, all the time. That was
No,
like my.
Chacha Chaudhary was very famous in the Chacha Chaudhary was very famous in the childhood that time. So
Okay.
I used to read that like there was a small library here, and we used to get that book on rent that time. That
Hmm.
moment when there were no digital platforms. So that were my hobby time of reading uh, time. I used to borrow that magazines for reading
Hmm.
and then give it back. That's how it went.
Okay. So you mentioned that you don't really like the digital version of books. You only like to read the
Yes.
hard copy books. But did you ever give a try to
Yeah.
read an ebook or listen to audiobooks? Did you try?
Yes. I tried. The feeling you have in the hard copy, reading the hard copy, you don't get it in ebook. I will tell. This is my personal view. Okay.
Hmm.
The smell of the book, the feeling of holding that book in hand, turning the pages, putting the
Hmm.
bookmarks, that the vibe, that actual feeling you won't get in an ebook type and in an audio form. So that is something that is the vibes that uh makes me especially different to go in favor of hard books rather than the digital ones.
Okay, yeah, that is true. I also faced the block initially, but it so happened that, over time I bought a Kindle for myself and I developed a liking towards Kindle, because with Kindle, you can just turn off the lights and you can lie down and you can sleep. So when I found difficult to manage time to read, it was at that time I started taking towards Kindle. But otherwise, initially, when I was very skeptical about going to digital. I even now I prefer hardbound books only. But because of the lack of time, I sometimes face, and I have to read every day. If I don't read even one page any day, I feel like it's as if I've not had tea that day, or as if I've not had lunch that day. It was important, and so it was at
Yeah,
that time
even I do.
specifically. Hmm. At that time specifically, I shifted to uh, the Kindle version of the book. Audiobooks, I'm still not comfortable with it, but I got adjusted to ebooks on Kindle. Um, so Anand,
I tried digital.
um,
Yeah.
tell
So
me.
many a times that is this thing, and another thing is I am mostly almost from the 24 hours 10 to 15 hours I'm on working on the laptop. So
Hmm.
I mostly prefer to pull out some time from the
Away from the screens,
laptop
yes.
to
Hmm.
books. So that is also a reason that I prefer books. And eventually, I tried 2 to 3 times, but didn't give me the feeling of that reading when you have in the hard copy.
Hmm.
So I still prefer the hard copy, and I still have a what we say, a cupboard of books in my home.
Okay. So Anand, as a person, how are you? Are you a very introverted person, or do you mingle with people, and do you like to talk a lot in groups? How are you as a person?
So yes, I'm not an introvert kind of person. I'm somewhat extrovert, but I don't like to talk much. If
Hmm.
it's interesting topic and all, yeah, I like to uh, engage or be in the people in the events and all. So volunteering is also my kind of hobby or a passion I have, and I have been to one of the big literature event in Bangalore, LF18, if you may be knowing. So that is the one thing. And yes, I like to get mingle with people, get to know them. Like I mentioned that I had started a pen friend since I was in a young age. So I used to actually write the hard letters, and I had two pen friends. One was from Bengal and one was from Punjab. So I used to write them hard letters, and I still write inland letters. Okay, though I don't post, but I still write inland
Right.
letters and get that field vibe to make that a vibe and that thing alive here.
Okay. That's great. I think the physical letters will never give that kind of intimacy. Will give that intimacy which emails will never be able to
Like,
give it to.
yes,
Uh,
yes.
who was your greatest inspiration to write this book? Did you like sometimes we are very excited to write and then the motivation goes down? So, who was the one person who kept you motivated to keep going and encouraged you?
Yeah. So there's not only one. Yeah, two. The first one is if you have read the book, then you will be
Yes.
knowing. In preface, I had already specifically mentioned the name of Ati, who is my college friend of high school, who
Mm.
made me and like inspired me to make my thought to write it actually on paper. Okay, initially, and I had then the link was broken, and then one of my friend whom I met actually last year only in the starting of year, she kept me inspiring and motivating time to time, and she actually made this book get written from me. She did a kind of proofreading as well from her, and
Mm.
she's her name is also mentioned. If you read the book, then there
Yes.
will be a name called Ashwini in the back
Yes.
page. So she is the one who made me inspired and motivated to get this book actually complete and be in the world to the readers for reading.
Okay, that is great. I read about them. I also read about them in your Instagram. You had shared,
Yeah,
and as a kind of acknowledgement for those who inspired me. It's really great
yeah,
to have friends and family around you who encourages you to follow your heart's true dream. I think we should really be
yes.
grateful for that. Uh, do you work out or follow yoga meditation practices in your daily life?
Uh, no, if you have listened, if you have listened to my first sentence when we started this, my office started at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
and it will go eventually till 1 p.m. Yeah, so I have irregular shifts sometimes, so there is no possibility of doing workout or yoga because I don't know when the work will come, or we have irregular shifts sometimes due to the work how it comes and many other things.
Okay, other
I
commitments.
travel a lot and all, so yes, that keeps me.
Yeah, but what do you do to
But
keep
I do normally
yourself
small
fit?
sizes, small small exercises I do at home. I do lot walking. Okay,
Hmm.
I do participate in marathon. Recently, before 8 day, before 16 days, I completed my first half marathon of 21 kilometer.
No, I asked you
Yes.
because I felt it's
So
very important to keep your creative minds active.
yes,
It's important to
yes,
have
correct.
physical exercise. Yeah. So,
Yes, so I do. I don't drain out myself much into the exercises or yoga, but yes, I do normal thing which is I'm able to do in a normal way, like walking or somewhat running, then some stretching exercises at home. Okay,
mm,
that's all. So as of now, I'm working from home. That is thing. I tried many a times, lot of gym, but you have the vibe in starting, and eventually it fades out like resolutions we do every year.
yes, yes, I understand that.
Yeah.
I do understand that. So, is there any now? See, when you read books, there are many characters of different kinds in the books, and also now that you've started writing, uh, do those characters in any way, inspire the life that you are living? Like sometimes you have this mind in your mind, the picture of a perfect person or a person having this particular character. Do you try to imbibe them in you?
I didn't try to imbibe them, but yes, I try to adapt their few of the qualities or thinkings
Mhm.
in me because I believe it's just many people say that be like or be like someone or I want to be like that person.
Mhm.
If you want to be like that person, then what's the unique quality you have in them that differs from
Yeah.
that defines you from that person?
Mm.
Yeah, I try to imbibe embed them in my life but not fully to be like them, but which
Okay,
will help
some
me to
characteristics.
in a beneficial way. Yeah.
There's something. So Anand, tell me, which is that one book that has inspired you a lot, which is like your go-to book in terms of, like inspiration, which has changed the way you think, or which has helped you be a better person or understand a different perspective of the world and the universe around you. Any book like that?
Yes. uh, there's a one book called I Write You Feel How You Feel by
Mm.
Ashish Bagrecha, if you know. I'm
Uh,
not sure if I pronounced the book name right. It is recently released by Ashish Bagrecha,
mhm.
and her wife, who is Shavi Sharma. I met her in Bangalore during the book launch of Everyone Has a Story Part 2. So
Mhm.
that book has inspired me a lot, which has many things about how we feel, how are we depressed or how we are sad in our life, and how we can overcome, how we can eventually stop not doing the wrong things, which may lead to take the life, but eventually we can cope up with that and make ourselves better one and able to face that things.
Okay. That was everyone has a
That is the one
story,
thing. Yes.
right?
No, that's I Write What You Feel by
I write
Ashish
what you
Bagrecha.
feel. Okay, I should remember. I should read that book. I'll write it down here.
I'm not sure that I pronounced the
Uh,
title correctly or not, but it's recently released by Ashish Bagrecha.
Okay. That's great.
Yeah.
So, Anand, it has been great chatting with you. I'm so excited that
Same here.
I'm really happy for you that you released a book. It's your first book, and I'm all for encouraging people to write and release more books. I will definitely wait for the sequel of this book or the prequel, whatever you choose to write. And I'm definitely going to wait for your other books as well. So, do leave a message to me once when your books are released.
Sure. You gave me the idea to write the another book actually right now. I never thought of writing a prequel or sequel of it. But prequel, that's a unique idea, and I can think of that to make it out.
Yeah, glad to be of
That's
So
a good one.
it was amazing chatting with you. I think we can connect over another time in
Same
a
here.
few months down the line,
Yeah,
and
sure.
we can have another episode recorded as well. So keep
Sure.
writing.
We can do have.
Yes, sure. So keep writing, and thank you for coming.